Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Charly Simon Photo here from beautiful Marbella, Spain. Today we have something fun, something new, something different from real estate photography and housing and shooting and cost and everything. So today we're reacting to TikTok videos. I know, TikTok videos. We don't have TikTok yet, but we'll have soon. Anyways, we'll be reacting to amazing professionals and everyday guys taking photos and giving you tips and everything. So let's see how it is. So before we start, don't forget to click the like button, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to tell your people about us. Anyway, so let's start with the first video, prepping for real estate photos.
Prepping your house for real estate photos. Declutter. Turn on all lights.
All right, declutter and turn on all lights, turn off all lights. Let's see what it says.
Prepping your house for real estate photos. Declutter.
Declutter.
Turn on all lights.
Yeah, this is something that we always say when we go shooting. Declutter. Here you see in the video, you see the soap, you see the dirty gloves and everything. That's not decluttering. Decluttering is taking out absolutely everything that has nothing to do with the property itself. Be neutral. Just remove everything. Remove pictures. Remove religious symbols. Remove, of course, the trash can. Remove everything. But of course, you have to remove everything that you can see in the video as well. But don't forget to remove absolutely everything. I don't know why he's shooting an F13 when you have an HDR scene there. That's another matter. Anyways, we'll go to a different video. All right, now we have a Trinidad and Tobago real estate photographer.
Trinidad real estate agents, all you can't be serious. This house selling for $3.2 million. And check the photos they put up now.
First of all, love the accent. So let's take it from there.
This one look like somebody now, someone a spirit from the afterlife. And
yeah, afterlife. We see that in every shot.
This one look like only 60% of the photo download before the internet drop.
Yeah, that's really funny. It happens. I mean, there are mansions that they haven't been updated or anything, and they look like the Manson family. It's really funny that he says that it's still loading.
And well, this room looking like some kind of Alice in Wonderland mushroom trip. And well, watch this one. They ain't even bothered to throw out the garbage.
I'm not really sure what it says because of the accent. But garbage truck ain't pants. Yeah, just remove everything when you're taking shots, please.
And from the shape of the bag, it looking like a whole chicken in there. Well, the best part of the
looking like a whole chicken in there. Yeah, it's pretty funny. Yeah, don't leave your chicken in the kitchen.
House is the outside. Imagine you spend 3.2 mil and you had to sleep in the driveway. And watch that van park up there. If they throw in the van, it's best you sleep in the van. If you want to avoid these kinds of comments and sell your properties quicker, you need to do these 3 things.
Oh, here we go. 3 tips. Funny guy. Have to give it to him.
Invest in a modern smartphone that has a wide angle lens.
Yes. Please don't buy entry kit cameras. Just get your iPhone and know how to use it. You're going to get much better pictures with that. He's super right.
Always have the place cleaned, decluttered, and staged before you start taking photos.
I always say 80% preparation, 20% photo shooting. Okay, just get your house ready before you're shooting. Please do that.
And whenever possible, you always want to shoot in natural light.
Oh yes, we are against flashlight. Okay, so we don't use flashlight for real estate photography. I will make tons of videos and tons of tutorials about this, but we don't use flash photography. I'm sure there's a lot of people that do. We don't. So whenever we do these kinds of videos, you're gonna see me totally against flash photography. I'll explain to you in the next video.
So open all the windows and turn off all the indoor lighting. Now, if you have to use indoor lighting, avoid having mixed lighting with different color temperatures.
Oh yes, if you are going to use indoor lighting, please make sure you have the same color, okay? Just go buy 3 or 4 different light bulbs with the same color. There's nothing uglier than finding a full house with different colors and the lamps and the bathroom lights and the outside lights. Please make sure you stick to the same color.
And for more content creation tips, follow me now.
Let's go with the next one, HDR real estate photos. Okay, yeah, HDR, high dynamic range, photos on top of photos. He didn't explain anything, boring, but I will do a full video on multi-exposure blending. So like and subscribe. Let's go to the next one. Flash photography for interiors, here we go.
Here's how I take real estate photos. So with this method, we actually use multiple photos to create one final.
Oh, that's wonderful. You see how the sun is coming in from the window? And you see how the shadow from the table is going towards the window? That doesn't make any sense. That's why we don't use flash photography. Flash goes against natural light. Natural light is key here. You just gotta know how to use it.
Final image. Starting off, you want to set your shutter speed to 1 stop over perfect exposure and take your
1 stop over perfect exposure.
ambient shot. It's gonna look a little something like this. Then you're gonna bump up your shutter speed to kill the ambient light. Raise your flash power.
Yeah, why would you want to kill your ambient light? No, don't kill your ambient light. Natural light, it's key for amazing real estate photography. Keep saying it over and over.
Put your flash to the ceiling and bounce. And that's what it looks like.
You see how the arrow goes from the outside to the inside? You have the sun for that. You don't need flash for that. Just know how to edit your photos.
But you can tell it's still a little bit dark on the left side. So we're gonna go ahead and set a timer, walk over to the left side, and go ahead and flash over there as well. So as we can see, this is the before, and then after adding light to the left side.
You see what happens? When you use flash photography, the full photo looks super, super flat because you're killing all the shadows. You're killing absolutely all the shadows, and that's where the magic of the photos happen. So yeah, I don't know why people keep using this. I understand it's easier to get the outside view and the inside view at the same time, but there's many courses out there to blend images. So just learn.
Now let's go add some to the right. So we'll do the same and just go step to the right side. And this is what it looks like. Again, before and after. Last, I point my flash to the window so the outside is perfectly exposed. Then after that, we blend all 5 of these photos together in Photoshop and it goes like this.
Yeah, you cannot have a flatter image. I mean, it's great. Technically, the light is perfect because even though it's perfect, there's no shadows anywhere and there's like light coming from everywhere. I don't like it. Just stop doing that. Let's just go to the next video.
Living in this big blue world with my head up in outer space. I know I'll be A-okay. I know I'll be.
It's funny how it says deliver rapidly editing a same-day edit request. Just so you know, this is not usually what real estate photographers do. So please don't ask them to do it. Otherwise, I mean, you're compromising quality. Good real estate photography takes time, okay? It takes time to prepare, it takes time to shoot, and it takes time to edit, especially if you want a nice picture. There's times and there's emergency cases. I mean, photography companies, but yeah, it's fine. Where you have to edit on the same day. So we'll see what they have for us.
A-okay. When I see trouble come my way, I'll be making lemonade.
Oh, that's great. He's even photoshopping the pictures for the same day. So hats up.
I know I'll be A-okay. I know I'll be A-okay. Hey, little lady, I know you're feeling crazy. All your other friends are busy making them babies. Been out in the real world, don't like how it's tastes.
Yeah, they did a great job. I mean, same day, 30 photos. It's amazing. I wouldn't custom my client to this because otherwise it's gonna ask you for it every time. Photos are great. They're a little bit flat, to my opinion, but yeah, it's great. Well, you can do it in one day. I mean, if you put your everything to it. But please don't get your clients used to getting your photos in the same day.
Can't catch man, cutting through the ends like I'm Batman. Yeah.
Okay. Shooting 7 images, daylight. 7 images during pure daylight, 2 p.m., 1 p.m. Why? And he's actually using a Canon 1X, I think it is.
It's a rap fam, 40 on a wrist and a dash fam. Yeah.
Okay, here's the thing. When you take blending images, when you take HDR, when you take multiple exposure, call it however you want, it's because you have a lot of contrast between the shadows and the highlights. At 1 p.m., you're never going to have a lot of contrast between shadows and highlights because that's the time of the day where you're going to have the most light. So, especially with today's cameras, with the 1DX camera that Canon is using, they have enough dynamic range to shoot it in one single shot. So don't waste your time shooting 7 exposures. I mean, you can do that if you're going to do fine art and you want to really spend like hours and hours and hours on your picture. But if you're doing everyday real estate photography, take one single shot. My opinion, underexpose a bit. You can open the shadows and everything, but don't do 7. It's not necessary. Again, you could have done that with one single shot. It's no need to do it in 7 exposures. He did Lightroom for that. That's fine. So yeah, but don't do it.
This is how I shoot real estate photography.
Find a good corner. Let me go over here.
Now, once you
Yeah, it's fine. That says find a good corner and the camera's in the middle of the room. So yeah, that's fantastic.
Tripod is leveled, you're gonna raise that bad boy up to your chest because that's where you're gonna be shooting from.
Okay, I'm sorry, whoever you are, whatever your name is, and the video, never put the camera at the height of your chest. Never. Just go on your waistline. Otherwise, the photo is gonna look, you're gonna see a lot of ceiling. Disaster.
Now, the equipment you need for real estate photography is an electronic TTO flash, and you want to have that set to negative.
Again, he's using flash. No.
That's set to -3. As for your camera, you want to be shooting in manual mode. Keep your aperture at 8.0 so that everything's in
8.0 is good.
focus, and keep your ISO as low as possible. I have mine set at 200. The only way
Okay, 200 ISO. If you're shooting on a tripod, just go as low as you can on your camera. Don't go over 100. There's no need for that.
only way you're going to be adjusting exposure is through shutter speed. And since your camera is still, it doesn't really matter what the shutter is.
As for a lens, if you have an APS-C sensor like I do, you want a 12mm equivalent. So I got a 10 to 20mm Sigma lens, and that's gonna get the widest look out of your camera.
If you ever wonder why real
Okay, if you're using a wide angle lens, just make sure you know how to use it. Just make sure you put your thing straight, your angle straight, your wall straight. Otherwise, if you're using a wide angle lens, and if you're not using it right, you're gonna have problems with it. So please make sure that everything is done correctly.
If you ever wonder why real estate photos look so damn good, it's because we shoot in bracketed photos. Now what that means is that we shoot one really bright, one really dark, and one right in the middle.
So if we scrub through the pictures, you're gonna have 3 pictures with different brightness, all at the same level and position.
And in
Yeah, that's very important. When you shoot HDR, just make sure the tripod is very steady. Don't touch it. And if you can use a remote or a timer, just do it. That way the camera is going to be with no shake or no movements or anything. That way when you're going back to editing, the photos are exactly the same.
Lightroom, you merge the 3 pictures, and this is how it looks. If you want to know any more real estate...
Oh, that was the final result? Yeah, you cannot see outside the windows, my friend. So what's the point of shooting HDR? Anyways, just get our course. You'll get to know how to shoot HDR.
Real estate photography tips or any camera tips in general, make sure you follow me and leave a like on the video.
Thank you, man. Anyway, so that's the video for this week. We'll be doing a lot of these actually in the coming weeks. It's our first TikTok review, so I hope you liked it. We're starting to get more and more videos from you guys, and we'll be doing photo critiques as well on YouTube. We'll be doing before and afters. We have a series of 4 videos coming, which is like before and after retouching live. And we're going to have a lot more videos coming. So make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you're here next week to see our next video. Anyway, see you soon.